Hi everyone, this is Dakota McLean, and here's your tip of the week. As you saw by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about the fitting process and when is a good time for you to get fit. I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about what we do whenever we're doing fittings, and then also this translates into golf lessons. I mean, there's a lot of things when it comes to the fitting matrix that we are trying to dial in your swing for. A lot of people get their clubs passed down and they're not the right length, or they're not the right kind of club for them. So I would really encourage everybody to get fit or talk to one of the golf professional staff. But before we do that, let's jump right into it. So if you were wondering if you are ready to get fit, I always recommend people, like I said earlier, to talk to one of the golf professional staff to see if they're ready to get fit. There's so many questions on, is this the right club for me? Or is this, like, there's so many people that go into PGA Superstore and Golf Galaxy, and they're just looking at clubs and they buy one off the rack. I would recommend not doing that unless you really know your swing and you're trying to get something that with a better head, so that way you're able to just try and transition from what you were playing before to something similar to what you are wanting to get into when it comes to the new technology. As you can see, what I have behind me is, this is just a small percentage of all the clubs that we have in regards to our fitting matrix. So we do have Cleveland, Ping, TaylorMade, and Callaway, and then we also have Titleist as well. So all of those brands, they always come up with new products, okay? Now, when it comes to you trying to learn if you should be getting fit soon, that's the other question. So I always tell people, if you're playing more than 30 times in a year, I really recommend that you should probably get fit. Unless you have clubs that were from 1990, probably should get fit for those ones as well too. One, the new technology is way better. It will help you so much in your golfing journey, especially if you've got taller, if there's something that like happened surgery-wise. Let's say you were swinging really fast one year and then all of a sudden you had surgery and now you can't swing that fast anymore. So the club is not going to react the way that you would want to. There's multiple different things that we look at when it comes to club fitting. If let's say you're getting fit for a driver or an iron, we try to look at the line, the loft, and then also the length of the club to make sure it works for you, and then also this club speed. As you can see, I'm down here in the TrackMan or the Learning Center area. That's where we are able to really dial in and see your club speed, the ball speed, your loft, your lie, everything like that. So that way you don't have to necessarily change your swing. The club is going to be formed to your swing, which is great for the fitting process, because there's so many people out there that go to the range day in and day out. They're just not getting the results that they want to. So getting fit for clubs is huge. It's really nice. And always they're coming out with new products every single year. So as you can see, we're doing this in August. It's probably nearing the end of the life cycle for a lot of clubs because they're coming out with new ones. So I always recommend people to try and get fit when the new products come out. So that way the next year, which is usually around April is when we start our season, is when they're ready to go and they can practice during the off season. Really dial in their clubs, and then also get the yardages, and then also try to get a feel for the clubs. And plus, you may be getting better, so maybe you don't need a really forgiving head anymore. Maybe you need a player's iron, or maybe you need something with a little bit less loft, or if you're getting them too high. And there's all these things that we are looking at. Now, not only do they fit golf clubs, but there is also a golf ball fitting. Golf ball fittings are like, let's just say you're producing too much spin on the green. Maybe you don't need something with a little bit with more spin. Maybe you need something with less spin, because that's what's causing the distance to be changing all the time, because that ball's spinning. When it's in the air, you're losing distance, and when you're on the green, it spins all the way off the green. There's so many different things that you need to look at, and that's why we are able to help you. I know this video is kind of short, but the fitting process is huge. And when you get fit with us, we do give you a pretty good discount on the clubs that you get. So just keep that in mind. So always work with one of us. All of us golf professionals are very certified in all of the fitting stuff that we have in our shop. So ask us questions. just give us an idea of what you're looking for. We'll get it set up. We'll go out to the range or the track meet so that way we can look at your numbers. I appreciate everybody watching my video, and I hope to see everybody next week.